Well, thank you both for taking the time today. I've watched the first couple episodes. I can't wait to see the rest of it. I mean, it looks like it's going to be a wild season,
Yes.
but um, you know, the show starts off immediately with a montage of sex scenes between your two characters. Just when you're seeing this on the script, are there concerns? I know there was an intimacy coordinator that worked with you all through this, which I think was obviously very important. But can you just talk a little bit about what those initial maybe hesitations or concerns were, if there were any?
Grace, you want to go? You want me to go?
Yeah, I mean, I'll say when I read the scripts, it was terrifying. I was like,
Mm.
oh man, this is gonna be scary. This is gonna be, I'm gonna feel very exposed and self-conscious. And um just reading it, what made me feel better about it was that these scenes were so necessary to the story, and none of them felt exploitive in any way, and they were all necessary to the characters and really important to show the dynamic between them, and how the sexual dynamic changes throughout the season, and
Yeah.
how real that felt. So that made me feel a lot better about it. And obviously the intimacy coordinator and Jackson, and making everyone felt so comfortable, and creating a safe environment. So
Yeah, I think uh, it's so specific to who you're working with, and
Mm.
so comfortable with Grace from the start, and we were so communicative about everything that I had no worries about that, about portraying any of that stuff. I also was going to say that I haven't been doing this that long, but I think I've showed my butt and everything. So I feel like
So keep it going.
I just associate acting with your butt is involved in some part of the piece at one point in the story. So I
It's a
don't know.
good outset to have.
that's why they cast you.
I know. They told me that. I didn't believe it.
Yes.
They said it was a 5-month casting process, so I guess that's what sold them.
Yeah. Yep.
Last
And for this, this show's all about kind of falling for the wrong people, ignoring red flags that are very obvious. For each of you, are there, red flags or signs you look out for when at the beginning of a relationship, beginning of a new friendship, just when meeting new people?
I think that's exactly what this show is saying, is that it's so hard to see them when you're in it.
Mhm.
When you're drawn to somebody and you are enamored with somebody, you're blind to those red flags, or you justify them. And I think in my personal experience, I've only seen the red flags, looking backwards,
Yeah.
never in the moment. So, but obviously dishonesty and all of that sneaky stuff.
Yeah, all the sneaky stuff. That's a red
All
flag.
that little sneaky stuff. Are you thinking, Jackson?
He looks deep in thought.
I'm zoning out, but I'm also thinking about what a red flag would be, and like what can I say on an interview. I feel like yeah, you can tell what Grace said, you can't really tell. You can't tell that it's happening when you're in it, because you're so infatuated with the idea of being with someone. No one wants to be alone. Everyone's so afraid of being alone and being hurt, being lied to. Everyone has trust issues no matter what, from being a child, because your parents are inevitably going to do something that makes you not trust them, and it's going to carry over, and no one wants to get hurt in that way. So you either don't want to deal with it and you move on, and you start doing questionable things yourself, or you kind of crumble. And those are the sides of this.
Well, hindsight is 2020, as they say. Yeah. So you realize it later. Well, thank you both for your time. I can't wait to watch the rest of this season, and congrats on it all.
Thank you so much.